Advance in Business Research International Conference, Abric 2024, with the theme, Harmony in Progress, Navigating Digital Horizon, Sustainable Transformation, and Business Education. My name is Nini, and I'm your Master of Ceremony for today, and thank you so much for your wonderful presence for today's event. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we will begin our session with the first session with Unbound from Mr. Ryan Kang, Director, Unbound Malaysia and Australia, with the topic, the impact of artificial intelligence and virtual technology on the economy. Please welcome Mr. Ryan.
A very good morning to all our distinguished guests. My name is Natalie from Unbound, and today we're going to be talking about the impact of artificial intelligence, or AI, and virtual technology on the economy. So you may have heard of us. We're a little bit of a background on this. We're actually Unbound. Our previous projects are like Unbound Ignited by Celcom, one of the largest telecommunication providers in Southeast Asia, building infrastructure for the countries. On top of that, you may have also heard of us from Unbound, powered by FWD Takaful, one of the first digital insurance formed in Malaysia. Next slide, please. So what is Unbound? Unbound is actually a pioneer in the Sharia compliance industry, especially for digital systems. We are the first and the only learning management system to be Sharia approved. On top of that, we are also supported and endorsed by the Ministry of Education, Kementerian Belia dan Sukan, which is the Ministry of Youth and Sports, Tourism Malaysia, as well as the Australian High Commission. Next slide, please. So today we'll actually be talking about the impact of artificial intelligence, again, AI, and virtual technology on the economy, based on our previous business cases, as well as research done, as shown in the news portals below. So let's talk a little bit about the economy, right? When we talk about the economy, we usually focus on the concept of the traditional economy and the digital economy. So what is the traditional economy? We're talking about tangible outputs, usually from agriculture or labor-intensive fields or industries. And nowadays we talk a lot about the digital economy. The digital economy is basically outputs that are non-tangible from the ICT, or basically information and communication technology fields. And when we talk about the difference between both of this, we're looking usually at labor versus AI and automation. But today, Unbound is actually here to discuss about basically the combination of these two economies, the digital and the traditional economy, to bring you the circular economy. Right? So the circular economy is basically how Unbound utilizes technology, bringing some humanity and some humanization to technology, as we believe that technology is not a replacement of humans, but instead it's actually a complementary service. It's something that you add on to technology to basically improve these services. And we believe that using this concept of a circular economy, we can bring certain economic advantages in the form of cost savings, job creation, innovation and growth, as well as community and engagement. Next slide, please. So Unbound itself is very heavily focused on education. So let's talk about one of the biggest and oldest pillars in the economy. So let's look at the big problem. Almost all students find difficulty throughout online learning. I think this is especially applicable during the pandemic phase. We've noticed that a lot of institutions have adopted the concept of online learning and online systems, but I'm pretty sure you also have seen the inability of students to basically study or learn through online learning systems. And on top of that, we're like, okay, now it's post-pandemic, it's definitely improved, right? Unfortunately, the situation or the problems have actually snowballed, and now we actually see an increase in absentees from schools. And this is some statistics that we pulled from US. And unfortunately, these statistics are also reflected here in Malaysia. And with that, we've actually discovered new methods in terms of encouraging education among students. One of it is actually through our augmented reality experiential education. So like mentioned, Unbound believes a lot in providing humanity or providing human-related experiences towards learning. So here you can see our augmented reality system where students are able to explore across South Korea and actually gain their learning materials via their mobile phone through a gamified experience. They do pop quizzes, stories, as well as learning and games to actually encourage them in learning. Next slide, please. And on top of that, we would get a lot of questions, especially from people. How effective is your learning system, right? It's not something that you just produce. And that's why we're actually here today. We've done a lot of business research on our developments. As seen through these screenshots, this is a little bit of our game. And we have actually surveyed over 15,000 participants across Southeast Asia to actually understand the effectivity of our work. And let's talk a little bit about the key findings that we've noticed. The first thing that you'll notice is actually people or students prefer this learning method. And the next slide, you will notice that there's actually an increase in product familiarity as well as syllabus familiarity through this system. I'll pass it on to Ryan.
All right. Hi. So good morning to everyone. Nice to meet most of you today. So I'm going to talk about the future implications of artificial intelligence or AI in this current generation. On to the next slide, please. The key thing about AI that we hear in terms of the buzzword and the news is that AI will replace people. But what we believe in Unbound about AI is that AI acts as a complementary tool to aid people in creating experiences in the environment and also to impact the community and the social construct or perspective of the area of technology. Onwards to the next slide, please. So, in Unbound, one thing that we want to take on in terms of a project case study or project advancement was to implement AI in one of the most complex sports in the world, which is football. Well, that's for my personal opinion, is football at least. So what we do in terms of the AI system is that we allow the AI to autonomously learn what is football, what is the game logic, what is the field, penalty, and goal using a fully autonomous system. And this becomes the next generation method, on the next slide, on how we can actually detect people and understand the autonomous system. Could you play the slides? So what we can see in lifetime now is that how AI system is tracking the people, creating a user profile and linking to the profile to the actual concept of people, and it actually is able to understand the behavior of human in a way that was not possible in the past. This will be impactful in terms of city planning, data collection, research, and of course in terms of sports and tourism, etc. Onwards to the next slide. One more thing that we want to showcase is Malaysia is the digital hub for our leading digital hub of halal economy. So one of the things of the halal economy is the Islamic literature on digitalization and opportunities. And this is actually worth 7.7 trillion USD, in 2023, which is last year. On to the next slide. And this is the innovation that we actually come up with, is to recreate the digital certification for halal certification across Malaysia. To put it in a one-in-all suite to encompass halal certification or country of origin, SIRIM, anti-counterfeiting tool using a microchip that is only has 0.25 cm and 0.003 cm, which is thinner than a piece of paper. And this is a thin and small, flexible and tamper-proof material for authentication that is unique to every product and every certificate. On to the next slide. The main problem for this MDC certification was to actually combat counterfeiting, false advertisement, country origin, and IP copyright. This system, on to the next slide, is to provide a microchip that is able to be put on any F&B product, into any certification, any type of materials possible in a way that's tamper-proof, and the certification will be able to be tracked using your phone in lifetime. So what we are trying to create is a way that people, users, can be I think, easily get a reassurance of what's halal certification in the market and a way that we can ensure that halal product is in lifetime actually authenticated. And that's where, that's what we actually generally do in Unbound, focusing on the impact of AI and virtual technology in terms of the economy. One of the key things that we want to invite the community today is to look at potential partnership that we could work with your side. We do have grants and funding opportunities to work with educational institutes that not only focus on the ASEAN region, but we have operation in the Australia and the European market that we can go further in terms of the research and commercialization aspect. So that's what we want to share today on my side, and I hope it wasn't too boring in that sense. Thank you. Have a nice day.
All right, thank you very much, Mr. Ryan Kang and Ms. Natalie, for their insight on the impact of artificial intelligence and virtual technology on the economy. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we have prepared a teaser for Abric 2024, and we can't wait to share it with you. So let us not wait any longer. Here's the teaser for Abric 2024. Enjoy. All right, that is the teaser for Abric 2024 once again. All right, I believe everyone is keen to hear to our keynote speaker right now, so let us not wait any longer. So please welcome Mr. Neil Harris, Senior Vice President, Managing Director, Higher Education Canada, Asia and Australia, McGraw-Hill, for the speech. Thank you very much.
Thank you. I'm going to say. There we go. Thank you very much. It's wonderful to be here and with all of you and your presence today. It's such a great honor and privilege to be speaking with you today from the perspective of, there's a little background there. If I move here, is that better? From background? From the perspective of everything that you all do and have accomplished is a great honor and a privilege. From the perspective of everything that you do day in, day out to improve learning, research, and our education institutions is absolutely phenomenal. And I also want to say it's an honor and a privilege because your dedication and passion to help drive a core pillar of our society and improve it, that core pillar being education, is simply brilliant. So a great honor to be with you. My name, of course, is Neil Harris. I work for McGraw-Hill Education. We are happy to be here. We have a booth at the back, so look forward to speaking to many of you as we go along the great day today. I have a family that has educators within it, and I'm from Canada, and I was in Canada last weekend, and during our dinner, my aunt, who is retired, asked me a question, and the question went this way. She said, Neil, how are educators doing it these days with the amount of diverse learning needs that they have in their classroom? How on earth are they handling it and doing it? And what a great question. And there is so many great questions out there. Those questions have only accelerated in the last 4 or 5 years as we have moved into a world that's highly unpredictable. But it's good to also take a step back a little bit and think about just the power of what education is. And when you're in any McGraw-Hill office, we have a lot of quotes about education. I'm going to move forward and show one of those quotes. And this is the power of education, right? Make an argument, like in all times of our history, there's no time like today for education. Education is needed more than ever in our society. It's what brings peace, hope, social mobility for individuals. It is absolutely not going away. What certainly is changing is how we connect with it to support those that we serve. And we have the beauty at McGraw-Hill to ask a lot of questions of educators. We're in over 100 countries, and we want to do a little bit of that with you today. So I suspect many of you have your phones in your pocket here, and we're going to move to a couple of questions that if you scan a QR code coming up here on the next slide, that it should give you, if you grab your phone and scan a QR code, I'll just step out of the way so you can see it, and we'll let you answer a few questions here. And these are questions we have the opportunity to ask around the globe. So please participate, please grab them, and take a look. Is everyone able to get the code? If you are. Yes, yes, thank you for the feedback. I love it, love it. And we're seeing some responses come in. We'll wait, we'll give it a few moments on number 1 here. Maybe we'll stop there on number 1 here. And as you think about this one, so the vast majority have answered to this question, Gen AI. We're up to 27 versus 4 on Gen AI. That is an answer we see a lot these days, right? That Gen AI will have more of an impact on COVID. The individuals far sharper than I, though, shared this about COVID. And we just spoke about it from the Unbound team. COVID brought about online learning, right? And that's a big impact for us all. But in general, you are representing what we hear most about today, right? That Gen AI will have a bigger impact on our classroom and our institutions as we continue to accelerate forward. Can we move to question number 2, please? Thank you. In a Gen AI world, what skill set will a learner need most? You can type that into your phone and see, and this is a fabulous question. We get a lot of different answers here. It will start to form a word cloud as you enter in words, and here they come. Machine learning, analytics, computer skills, big data, absolutely. AI itself, that's very, very shrewd. Yep, absolutely. There's a couple of likes to some of those. Critical thinking, there is a big one for us in the AI world. Yes, we hear that one a lot. Computer skills, absolutely. That one's coming up a couple of times. The cloud, yes, very much. Security is a fascinating one. Love that one. We hear a lot about how are you thinking about security in an AI world? Will you be long-form text? Will you do video interaction? All of those things. Yes, privacy, security, very, very big on that side of it. I think computer skills and critical thinking are taking the biggest ones here. The biggest seem to be critical thinking and computer skills. We often hear, so you're very representative, we often hear a lot on this answer, both from a classic hard side skill set around what's needed, but also the exact opposite. Because individuals know Gen AI will bring a lot to their world, and we also hear a lot about those more softer skills. So the critical thinking, the experiential learning, listening skills. How do we think about those skills as we continue to work forward? Negotiation skills. Those are all skill sets we hear in this answer. We'll go to our final question there and ask us to move along to the next one. You all are in a classroom. What barriers do you feel are holding students back from achieving their ultimate potential? And again, it will form a entertainment. That's an interesting one. Is that reference to too much social media? The cost, yes, absolutely. Affordability and access are significant for us. Fees, cost. Lack of confidence, absolutely, absolutely. Board motivation, facilities, games, attention. That's right, yes, we all seem to have developed 30-second attention spans from a humanity perspective. Yes, absolutely, that's a great one, and it seems to be the one taking the top. Financial, bad influencers, games, interest, social media, social construct, absolutely. Yep, attention again, affordability. Attention and social media are taking the prize here on this one. That is representative of some of the responses we definitely do hear. We definitely hear a lot about the impact of social media and individuals looking to use social media or people being distracted by social media in their classrooms. That's a very popular one for us. And attention also echo that one. We hear a lot about, well, how do I capture people's attention in 15, 20 seconds these days? Because that is what they are conditioned with in my classroom. So how do I go about doing that? And we're going to have a little bit of chat as we go forward here, and we'll take it off the slide. And thank you very much for participating. We'll have one more question. These are questions we ask a lot around the world, and your feedback's very, very valuable for us, and appreciate that. We're going to go back to the PowerPoint on that from that vantage point. Thank you there. And we're going to chat a little bit and take a step back around education before we dive a little bit deeper into technology and the people and the learners that we serve, who we were just answering some questions about. From an education as an ecosystem perspective, we all learned about ecosystems as we went through school, and it is immensely complicated. There are a lot of factors for us in that ecosystem of education to get it right for all of those that we serve. And on the next slide here, we've got, oh, sorry, go back one, thank you there. On the next slide, this is not actually at all comprehensive, but directional is what we're after here with all of you, right? In the center is education, and here are some components that influence us heavily in that ecosystem for us these days. Technology, we just spent some time on. Whoever would have thought computers would learn our language and be able to speak to us in our language? Well, that is our reality today. Learners, we just chatted about. Attention span, social media, big factors for them. Institutions, a lot of pressure on the institution to ensure relevancy, employability, helping out the local communities that they serve, and that's the fourth one there, right? We see a lot of conversations these days around how do we connect the institution to the local community, the differences between urban, more rural settings, very, very common feedback we get. Family or guardians, right? I'm clearly older, so when I was back in school, my parents were well away. We hear a lot of feedback from institutions and structures. Parents are very much becoming more involved and have been very involved. That's created a different setting. Industry's always asking for the latest and greatest skill sets of our educational institutions. Research, of course, critical. That is actually one of the skills we hear a lot about when we ask that skill question around what individuals will need. Research is one of a top answer we get. And of course, government policy, right? The government always looking to ensure that they are working with their citizens and creating social mobility for their citizens. One of the factors, and the point of this slide is this. You have all those factors, and we could all write out many things ongoing in each of those factors, again, over the last 4 or 5 years that have changed. And you start to add all that up, and it becomes exponentially complicated and complex for us as in the education world. And it kind of goes to our next slide that we have up here. And this is the higher ed institution and their ecosystem right now, right? We have students who are putting, you all know well, all the pressures that they're putting on us, skills, student satisfaction. We have faculty and teaching trying to meet that in personalized ways. How do I address all this? Oh, by the way, I'm asking also now to do 100,000 things on the side. How do I manage that? We've got operations and management. How do we deliver courses in an effective way? Syllabuses in an effective way? How do we ensure faculty and student success? Those are all really key things ongoing in their world. And of course, from a leadership and transformation, it really is about those that we serve, learners and students, and how we make sure that they're successful. But you all know this world, you live it well, and there's a classic saying in it, and why I love this world when I have the privilege of visiting many campuses, is you start to see things happening, and steps happening that ultimately, as they say, small steps create big gains, and that is what's happening here. That is what all of you are doing day in, day out. I want to hit click to the next slide, please, and dive a little bit deeper into two things that we're kind of seeing. We're going to start with just a high-level overview of some of the common things we see in education. From an organization perspective, we see international education, and that goes a lot of different ways. That's not just international students, that's international material in the classroom. That is a theme that we see growth across the board on. We see a lot also of growth in enrollment. Now, it varies depending on where you are in the world, of course, but overall we see growth in higher education enrollment, particular here and in Africa. We also see a rise in students working. That's the last one I will highlight on this one. That is a significant feedback loop we get around, hey, we're now working with students who are themselves are working 20, 30, X number of hours a week just so that they can pay to be here. How does that work? How do we connect with that student in that way? Those are very common themes we see across the globe. And on the student front of it, I want to chat a little bit about the things that we get the most feedback on as we go and navigate. The diverse personas that we see, and let me chat a little bit about this. We see a lot of education institutions and in the classroom, again, if I date myself a little bit, but when I went, it was all people of my age and peer group. The other year I was in a classroom and they asked me to come in as a speaker, and it was a night school class in Canada, and I'm sure all of you see this, and I went to that classroom and the age difference in that classroom was tremendous, right? There was young individuals, there was older individuals doing it for passion projects, and then the response that I got from each of those generations of students, very, very different. And the complexity of that and the diversity of that persona in the classroom is significant these days. And how do we connect with it? Diverse languages and cultures, we see a lot of that across the globe now in classrooms. We see a lot of different languages and having to accommodate a lot of different languages within that classroom. We also see a neat story we had recently was a professor went about in their sections that they taught and went about and figured out how many different diversity and languages they had. 60 was the answer. Right? Significant. Diverse abilities. This also is one that came up a little bit in the slide. We see knowledge gaps of education. So the individual that we think knows this, but really doesn't know this, and then we have an individual that absolutely knows everything. And how do we manage that education distance? And then also, how do we manage confidence? That was a great feedback that we get, and we do hear a lot when we dive into individuals and the personas, is there's a great level of differences in confidence of individuals in the classroom, and how do we manage and work with that? When you think about that, it all leads to kind of the following slide and how some institutions, faculty, and programs continue to respond. And there's where they go. We see a rise in MOOCs. Now, I know MOOCs have been around for 20 years. They take off, they come back, but the concept of online learning is definitely there, and one we continue to see a lot of interest in. Short courses, significant feedback. So how do we condense something into a short course, make it a couple of weeks? How will that fit? How do we teach that? How do we ensure learning? Skills and competency focus. So very specific skill-based learning. Critical thinking came up earlier. How do we create and evaluate and test and ensure that skill is met for our grads and those in our classrooms? Online learning we spoke about a little bit in MOOCs. Blended and experiential learning. Again, that's a big one for us. We want people in classroom, we want people online. How does that all work? I was at a university earlier this week and they, of course, had this, which we do see in more and more campuses, a whole recording studio was set up so that they could do those blended and different learning exercises. And those are some of the common things we see, that these differentiating and these new personas of students are then impacting how we think about all this. We're going to move forward to technology as our propeller. And then how do we think about technology? Because we're seeing all these differences, we're seeing all this change. Our society is conditioned to gravitate to technology, which makes perfect sense these days. And we see the adoption of technology simply exploding on us. There's a great line, and I think many of you have seen it, but just repeat it for the sake of it. I think it took Netflix 3 years to get to 1 million users. Took Twitter/X 2 years to get to 1 million users. Facebook, 10 months. Instagram, 2.5 months. ChatGPT, 5 days. Right? We're going to technology, we're seeing it explode all around us, we're looking for it to help us out and in different ways. And so I want to chat a little bit about, on the next slide here, just some of the things that we see education-wise. Some of this is around technology. Some of this is our own internal proprietary research we've commissioned. Some of it is stuff that we've done on our own. Of course, 1 billion users, right? That is in online platforms that we see. That will only increase for us from an organization perspective. 3 in 4 educators have used or expect to use Gen AI. You think that sounds about right? I see a few nods, yep, on that side of it. Yep, exactly, I think so. This one I love a lot too. When we did a survey, and this was here actually, across Asia, 91 instructors have used YouTube in teaching. Does that sound about right? Yep, it does sound about right. Yep, there we go. 100 million users to ChatGPT, and then of course social media consumption. We all know it is through the roof. Want to dig in a little bit to the ChatGPT and generative AI, right? And again, we'll go to the next slide here. And of course, we are seeing a new world, right, where computers know our language. And so when we get the opportunity to do a lot of in-depth research and ask around, we see, and let's stick to the left side of your left on this screen, about 80% of those faculty and lecturers and professors that we speak to have used or are interested in Gen AI. I also think, and great to have the Unbound team here as well, the second question is really interesting as well, right? Because we tend to have moved away from talking about AR and VR, but there's actually an amazing work taking place in that as we think about simulations, different way to serve education, and that is one where we also see a lot of interest from an organization. When you go to the top 3 benefits that we see right now when we poll information, and this is ever-evolving polling that we do constantly from an organization perspective, and was released, our latest version of this was released the other month. Here's the top 3 benefits that we got feedback on from AI in education. Reduced time spent on administrative tasks, right? There's that productivity component of Gen AI that we're all looking for. How does it help me be better, reduce the time that I need? Personalized learning experience for each student. That is significant. That's really the game-changing piece that we get asked a lot of questions on. How do you think about the personalized learning student and experience? Educator burnout is the final one we get, right? People are exhausted in this day and age. Can Gen AI help me? What are some of the things? Those are the top 3 benefits we see in AI. How does McGraw-Hill think of that AI and adaptive journey? And we've been at it now for 30 plus years, and want to just highlight a couple of components on this slide because I know it's a map and I know it's a lot to navigate. Highlight in 1999, we partnered with Alex, an AI-based platform, back in the day. So that was in 1999. We have subsequently acquired Alex. If you've never seen Alex, I encourage you to take a look for it. Want to move forward then to 2013, and that's when we introduced our first personalized learning experience as an organization. And ever since then, we've been now able to compile from the feedback that we get, and students, and now multi-millions and millions of students, hundreds of millions of questions answered around how they perform vis-a-vis certain learning objectives. And that is work that we will only continue to enhance and have only continued to enhance. And it kind of takes us to 2024, where we are at today from a McGraw-Hill perspective. And what we are doing today is we have multiple experiments and tests ongoing. We are very committed to being intentional with our AI. We know that when you're in a classroom, when you're in students and working with learners, it is high stakes. So we want to ensure we get that absolutely right as an organization. We want to ensure that we provide the value to all of you and the communities that you serve in the right way from an organization perspective. We do have features that we are adding to our products. Most notably, in the next month, we will be introducing more inquiry-based features in our products to help students learn in some different ways, master concepts, and those will be available in our products in a couple of months' time. And this creates us and asks you to get out your phones for a following question, because we often have the opportunity, again, to work with many on technology, content, classroom delivery. And we ask them this question here if you scan it. And it goes this way. What is your dream courseware experience? Your course, what is your dream course experience? In this day and age, with all the changes that we have seen and we are experiencing, what is your dream experience from a teaching classroom perspective? And we get some fabulous answers to this question given all the change. And again, this is the group that is in the classroom working with those that we serve. We'll give you some time to think about that one on that side of it and collect your answers, but your dream courseware, sorry, I'm in your way there. We'll get you some feedback on that one. If anyone would like to share theirs, we're happy to share the mic on this one. If not, we'll try and move to the next slide there, where you can kind of see some of it come together for you in a word cloud. AI, right off the bat, is one. Live capital market data, is that in reference to a stock market across the globe and having that in a financial class? Practical hands-on, experience, on-the-ground learning, experiential learning, holistic learning, experimental learning, infused learning. There's a thematic in a lot of it, right? And this is what I love about it. It's how we improve the experience of those that are in the classroom. How do we do that better? How do we make sure they've got the skill sets, the capabilities, the knowledge to go on and do big things in our society, right? And that's often what we hear from a McGraw-Hill perspective, is how do we work through that and how do we partner with individuals to deliver that improved experience? We're going to chat a little bit about some of the people that we do work with from an organization perspective, and ask that we go to the next slide on that one, please, and thank you. So Dr. Michelle Fang from NTU in Singapore, and this is how we work with her as a professor there. Reduced time in marking, students working at their own pace, work-based skills built, link between usage of Connect and higher course scores. Those are all the things we have worked with Dr. Michelle on for a handful of years now to help her deliver a better experience for her students. You think about her feedback there. I want my learners to understand and learn how to apply the technical concepts properly I don't want to spoon feed them. I want them to engage and learn, right? That's fairly representative of a lot of individuals that we see, and I'm sure many in this room. And we've had a lot of success. We'll go to the next slide, please, and thank you. And you can see how she has learned our courseware solution Connect and how that has helped those that she works with in solving questions and working with them in improved ways. I want to move to our final slide, which is a little bit of a video we're going to show here around a case that we work with, and we'll ask the team to call that one up, please. There we go.
Our promise to the world, we shape the shapers of the future. The Arab Open University started with a dream by the founder, late His Royal Highness Prince Talal bin Abdulaziz, and the establishment of the Arab Open University in the Arab world, 9 branches, as a non-profit organization development project, and it's became a reality.
We at Arab Open University are trying and doing our best to provide the best learning experience for our students.
Since its inception, the Arab Open University has technology in its DNA. So providing students with an engaging and interactive content is the key factor in improving student learning and success. And by improving student learning and success, the AOU has succeeded in improving also student retention.
Let's start with Open University, one of the leader of universities in the world, but also thinking to do another of partnerships. One of them is MicroHelp. We are very satisfied of it. Both students and tutors are happy. I think to move forward to the future, you have to make some partnerships like what we did in the MicroHelp.
When it comes to Connect, it's accessible through your phone, your laptop, your PC, any device that you have, and at the same time it's comprehensive. It's very up to date with its statistics, and it's up to date with its content, its media, and also it's becoming more inclusive and diverse.
Exchanging from traditional printed textbooks into interactive smart books, of course, helped both tutors and the students in terms of usability and accessibility. I can see that we can write notes, we can highlight important points and save them for later to review and share them with the students.
With single sign-in, we can access your portal, which is the best thing in the integration. So even for the general studies book, which is in Arabic, we get customized version from MicroHelp. So we can say you have 100% partnership with MicroHelp.
MicroHelp has plenty of resources for online teaching, learning experience, which makes it a lot easier, since we are blended learning institution, a lot easier to find resources like ebooks, to set up the syllabus online, and it gives you lots of help. It makes life easy.
So in terms of the outcome, definitely there has been a lot more student engagement using digital platforms and mode of interaction. So in that sense, we do see a consistent increase in the satisfaction rating.
The electronic material is interactive. It has quizzes, it has interaction with the students, so it affects their learning very positively.
The innovative solutions and the flexibility really give MicroHelp an edge over other publishers.
By doing the quizzes, by doing the all assignment through the MicroHelp site, it really makes things much easier for the faculty. We need MicroHelp because they are the backbone for us.
It was a natural partnership where we face our challenges, we celebrate our success. The MicroHelp team was very cooperative and supportive. We have overcome all of these challenges now. and I can say proudly that now our relationship with and support that we're getting from McGraw-Hill is perfect.
Thank you for that. And as we flip back to the PowerPoint and move ahead from a presentation perspective, that video, and there's a lot of different ways that we work with individuals to partner, right? We're very much about that ecosystem and how we work with all the different stakeholders to create a better learning world. I know we do a lot of publications as well, clearly, in this marketplace, and that's a way that we help and connect, and always very open to doing that. It's what works within the institution and what works for all of you, and that's where we play a role in. Leave with a quote here. If everyone is moving forward together, then success takes care of itself, right? And it does, and that's all of our jobs as we think about partnerships and working together. It is our job to ensure, and as we continue to move forward, that we are providing learners with the best opportunities as, again, they look for advancement and social mobility. It's about helping faculty, professors, lecturers, as they work in the classroom, look for more time, look to improve student results, and also move ahead and help those that they serve. It's about working with the administration and others to ensure that students have successful outcomes, that the rank of their institution can improve, and that we can all achieve those great things together. As we move to the final slide here, we'll chat a little bit about McGraw-Hill, who McGraw-Hill is. Many people know us in this room. The thing I would highlight for us is we've been at this for 130 years. Not too many organizations can say that and have survived 130 years. We're very focused on our core mission there. What is about really education, content, and technology, and how we group those three things together to create beautiful experiences for those that we serve. That's our real focus point. I want to thank you in our final slide. As we move to that final slide, you can scan a QR code of this product here. This is a Teaching for Quality Learning at University product that we have. You are welcome to scan it. You will get a, let me get out of the way of some of you, you will get a part of that product, a chapter or a part one section of that product that talks about teaching in universities and some of the experiences and things that they're seeing these days. So please grab that. And a thank you for everything that you do. Thank you for being here today. It is great to see you. Know that we will be at the booth for some questions, but happy to take a few questions if there is any now. Thank you very much, all. Appreciate it.
Right, thank you very much, Mr. Harris, for a fantastic insight. So if you have any question, please raise up your hand. Is there any question from the floor?
Hi Neil. I just have one quick question. McGraw-Hill has been in existence for 130 years over, and you keep on improving your service and the technology and all that. But how can you ensure that you maintain it at affordable cost for everybody?
Yep. Absolutely. So affordability is a key one that we hear about from an organization perspective and continue to work diligently on. If you look from some of our data in certain marketplace, our price points with more technology adoption have actually gone down versus what they are in the traditional print-based world. So as technology gets adapted, our ability to provide affordable solutions has increased, and we see that in a lot of the markets that we work in where we have had and made switches to digital. So in some markets we're well known and have been as an industry for very expensive print products. Those print products are relatively a fraction when they get to the digital space and some different price points, right? So the digital journey has allowed us to think about how we price in different ways to provide more affordability to the institutions and the students. Love that question. Thank you for asking it. It's a great one. Cool. Thank you very much, all. I appreciate your time today. Thank you. Thank you.
All right. Thank you very much. Is there any question? No? All right. All right, thank you everyone for your participation, and I would like to request to all the participants and guests to remain into the hall because we will start our opening ceremony at 10:20 a.m. Thank you very much. All right, everyone, while waiting, we have a coffee break session outside the hall. Maybe you can enjoy the coffee while waiting for the opening ceremony. Thank you very much. And for your information, Salcom, DG, and Mega Metro provide a free internet packs and also cutlery gift for the participant. Please kindly collect from their booth at the back of the hall. Thank you very much.
Get ready for it. Get ready for it. Get ready for it. Yeah, this is it. Go! Yeah, this is it. Go! Yeah, this is it. Yeah, it's about to break. Got what it's gonna take. Go ahead and on that stage. Let's go. When you're made for this, yeah, it's obvious. Top another list. Let's go. Get ready for it. Get ready for it. Get ready for it. Yeah, this is it. Go! Yeah, this is it. Yeah, this is it. It's now or it's never. No Get ready for it. Get ready for it. Get ready for it. This is it. Soles of my shoes are worn, the knees of my jeans are torn. Sweat coming through my shirt, keep pushing even though it hurts. Chasing what I know is true, there's nothing that I would not do. When everyone around me drops, I'm never gonna ever stop. I won't waste another minute, no, I won't. I'm a man on a mission. I'm a man on a mission. I don't need no permission. I'm a man on a mission. I ain't waiting and wishing. Oh, I got that ambition. I'm a man on a mission. When you look into my eyes, you know you're gonna see that fire. If you're standing in my way, it ain't gonna be your day. Bleeding till I own this dream, build it like you've never seen. Even at the mountaintop, I'm never gonna ever stop. I won't wait another minute, no, I won't. I'm a man on a mission. I'm a man on a mission. I don't need no permission. I'm a man on a mission. I ain't waiting and wishing. Oh, I got that ambition. I'm a man on a mission. Won't wait another minute.
gentlemen, our opening ceremony will begin in 5 minutes. Please kindly be seated. Thank you very much.
Test.
So aku tutup dulu tau. Nanti kau kena buka tau. Sebab nanti dia bunyi dulu. Yang kat luar tu suruh dia masuk lah. Air barang tu semua. Dah start dah. Ladies and gentlemen, please rise to welcome our guest of honor, Yang Berbahagia Datuk Haji Abdul Wahab bin Aziz, Pro-Chancellor University Technology Mara, accompanied by Yang Berusaha Professor Dr. Firdaus Abdullah, Dean Faculty of Business and Management. Ladies and gentlemen, kindly rise for national anthem, Negaraku. Thank you, everyone. Please kindly be seated. Ladies and gentlemen, to gain more barakah from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and to bless this momentous occasion, we will begin our ceremony with a dua recitation by Mr. Anurizal Anwar. Please welcome.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Alhamdulillahi rabbil alamin. Wassalatu wassalamu ala ashrafil anbiya'i wal mursalin wa ala alihi wa sahbihi ajma'in. Allahumma ghfir lana dhunubana wa liwalidayna warhamhum kama rabbawna sighara wa li jami'il muslimina wal muslimat wal mu'minina wal mu'minat al ahya'i minhum wal amwat bi rahmatika ya arhamar rahimin. In the name of Allah, the gracious and the most merciful, we offer our praises to Allah, Lord of all creations. May your blessing and peace shine upon your servant and your messenger, Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, along with his family and companions. Ya Allah, we are thankful to you for giving us the opportunity to come together both online and in person for the 6th Advances in Business Research International Conference, Abric 2024. Ya Hayyu Ya Qayyum, Ya Dhal Jalali wal Ikram, the ever-living sustainer of all, bestow your blessings upon the noble goal set forth in today's event, where ideas, expertise, learning experiences, and knowledge may be shared amongst us. Ya Rahman, Ya Rahim, the most merciful, grant us wisdom, strength, and determination to take the appropriate actions on all matters discussed among us. ربنا ظلمنا أنفسنا وإن لم تغفر لنا وترحمنا لنكونن من الخاسرين ربنا آتنا في الدنيا حسنة وفي الآخرة حسنة وقنا عذاب النار سبحان ربك رب العزة عما يصفون وسلام على المرسلين والحمد لله رب العالمين.
Amin amin ya rabbal alamin. Thank you, Mr. Anurizal Anwar, for the beautiful dua recitation. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi ta'ala wabarakatuh. A very good morning and a warm welcome to our distinguished and respected guests. Yang berbahagia, Dato' Haji Abdul Wahab bin Aziz, Pro-Chancellor of University Technology Mara UiTM. Yang berbahagia, Datin Dayang Rosna binti Haji Abang Rashid. Yang berusaha, Profesor Dr. Firdaus Abdullah, Dean Faculty of Business and Management. Mr. Neil Harris, Senior Vice President, Managing Director, Higher Education, Canada, Asia, and Australia, McGraw-Hill. Yang berusaha, Associate Professor Dr. Amirul Afif Muhammad, Deputy Dean, Research and Innovation. Abric co-organizers, Abric sponsors, industry partners, Abric participants, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to each and every one of you to the 6th Advances in Business Research International Conference, Abric 2024, with the theme Harmony in Progress, Navigating Digital Horizon, Sustainable Transformation, and Business Education. My name is Nini, and I am your Master of Ceremony for today. And thank you for your wonderful presence for today's event. Ladies and gentlemen, to kick off this morning's program, I would like to invite Yang Berusaha, Professor Dr. Firdaus Abdullah, Dean Faculty of Business and Management, for the welcoming remarks. Please welcome, Prof.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Thank you, Ms. Nini, our MC for today's event. Thank you also to Ustaz Anuriza for the doa recitation. Yang berbahagia Dato' Haji Abdul Wahab bin Aziz, Pro-Chancellor of University Technology Mara, dan yang berbahagia Datin Dayang Rosna bin Haji Abang Rashid, Mr. Neil Harris, Senior Vice President, Managing Director, Higher Education Canada, Asia and Australia, McGraw-Hill. Yang berusaha Associate Professor Dr. Amirul Afif, Deputy Dean Research Innovation. Abric co-organizers, Abric sponsors, industry partners, Abric participants, ladies and gentlemen. Alhamdulillah. All praise to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, because with countless blessing we are here today, enable us to celebrate today's event, very momentous events, the international conference. First of all, it is with great pleasure and also it is with profound honor that I would like to welcome each and every one of you to this international conference, the 6th Advances in Business Research International Conference 2024. Well, I feel immense pride here to see the gathering of renowned scholars, delegates, industry partners, stakeholders, and of course students, postgraduate students, all under one roof. Alhamdulillah, in fact, this is the last series of our international conferences. This year alone, we have organized 4 international conferences. This is the last one, in the middle of the year. And I just came back from Romania, where we organized another international conference with our European partners, European Marketing and Management Association, with various universities from European Union. And the theme of that conference, again, on IT, on digital technologies, business education, sustainable development. And recently, 1 week ago, we have had another international conference on event management, state-of-the-art event management international conference, where we have conducted this conference in the beautiful town or the tourist attractions of Fraser Hill in Pahang. Again, it was an international conference where we had congregations of many of our international partners from industries, international universities, participants, presenters, and of course the members of professional bodies. Few months ago, we have had another international conference where we co-organized with Monash University, international conference on capital market and also corporate governance, financial market. And again, it is one of those international conferences that we have organized. So this is the last series of international conferences that we have organized. These are our signature event for Faculty of Business Management. And we have a few more coming events, signature events. One of those is the International Virtual Innovation, Invention, and Idea Competitions. Again, that is international event, our signature event, and we hope to get participation from inventors or academics, and also from industry players when it comes to invention, innovation, and ideas. That will be up in August. We have also another signature event, the National Pitching Research Competition, that would involve not just the communities, not just the academics, but also the industry. So we believe in these close collaborations between universities all around the world, our collaborators, in particular industry collaborators, and of course the community and the society, because we always believe in whatever knowledge that we produce, research output or research outcome would have to be communicated, would have to be shared with our partners, with the community as part of our translational research. And just a very brief information on Faculty of Business Management. The Faculty of Business Management, UITM, is the biggest faculty in Malaysia. We have enrollment of close to 40,000 students throughout the whole country. And that's the presence of the faculty. In every state of Malaysia, we have programs from diploma, degree, master's, and also PhD. And in terms of the collaborations with various industries, whether national or international, or even universities, we have signed a lot of MOUs and MOA. And this is a testament of today's event, where we will be having MOA signing, and also exchange with our strategic partners, because we always believe in close collaboration with our partners. It would always be a win-win situation for both the universities and also our collaborative partners. And one of our biggest agenda at the faculty is to make sure that we would develop, we would create talents that would be needed, that would be in high demand by the industry. We are working with various professional bodies, in particular certified chartered institute of various management, marketing, finance, where our programs are certified, given that recognition, accreditation by them. We are also working with big tech companies, industries in particular, where we would make sure that our curriculum, our syllabus would be recognized, would be given the due accreditations. So we would obviously want to create talents that would be in demand by the industry, talents that are recognized by professional bodies, professional institute, and also professional associations, and of course, talents that will be able to serve the community and the society in the future. So that's our big agenda. And we are also working with our industry partners and professional bodies in terms of producing short courses, executive educations, and we have to start, we have already started rolling out these programs, and we hope that in the future we can work with our industry partners, professional bodies, so that we can churn out more of these talents for the society, for the country, as part of our noble agenda, our big agenda of developing the nation. Now, for this conference, the participation is tremendous, though. If you look at outside, look at the banner that we have, the number of paper presenters alone. I think we have received close to 200 submissions of papers, but we can only accommodate 150. So these are the distinguished delegates, paper presenters that we have, and we are very happy. We are very excited, in fact, today to be able to be here. And I believe this session will be very, very insightful. I believe that all of you can share knowledge, can contribute, and I believe that this is also would be a very big networking programs, networking among the participants, paper presenters, and of course the industry players. And we have paper presenters from throughout 9 countries. 9 countries, and some of these papers will be presented physically online, and we have rooms. We have identified, I think, more than 10 rooms for postgraduate colloquiums, for paper presenters, parallel sessions that will start in the afternoon. So it's going to be a very hectic day for today. I believe this is the best platform for all the paper presenters with academics to showcase the research output and also to work with industries. In the morning session, we have a few industry presentation by Almbound, one of our strategic partner. We have also our keynote speaker, Mr. Niall from McGraw-Hill, and we are very excited about the future of collaborations with the industries. Now, I would like to extend my gratitude, of course, to the industry partners, collaborators in particular, McGraw-Hill, Pearson, Unbound, He&She Food and Beverage, and Malaysian Palm Oil Board. These are the industry collaborators who have been very helpful, who have been very kind in sponsoring our event. And of course, we believe in future win-win collaborative initiative or projects between us. And I'm also very proud to announce and also to extend my thanks, of course, to the co-organizers of this conference, 4 universities, Middlesex University, Dubai, University Malaya, Universitas Multimedia Nusantara, and Universitas Medan area. So these are our co-organizers for this conference. Thank you for your support, for your efforts in jointly organize this conference. And today, one of the very important agenda of this this event is the signing of MOU and also exchanging MOU, MOA with our industry partners. And over this year, for example, we have conducted several events involving MOU, MOA, and also exchange with a hybrid or physical with our partners. So this is one of the events where we will recognize, we will showcase all the partners that we have. At the moment, we have about close to 250 industry partners, very active industry partners that are currently engaging with us because they believe, they trust the talents that we have created, that we have developed, and we are also constantly working with them to make sure that our syllabus, our programs, the contents of our academic programs, for example, would be in line with the needs of the industries so that our graduates can ultimately, of course, work in these industries. And we will have 5 MOU and MOA signing and exchange with McGraw-Hill, with Unbound Sdn Bhd, with MDEC, the Malaysia Digital Economy Corporation, and RSA Hikmat, and also Universitas Paramadina. So these are the universities and also the industries that will be signing, will be exchanging the documents of MOU and MOA later on. Now, before this event, we had 2 pre-conference events. One is on the Faculty Business Management Raya Research Workshop. We conducted this event, I think, 1 month ago before the start of this conference, where we gave opportunity for postgraduate students to present their progress report, the output of their preliminary output of their PhD thesis, and they were able to get important insight, important feedback from the experienced academics. At the same time, recently, a few weeks ago, we have also organized a pre-conference event, a collaborative expert talks, where we organize exchange of ideas, exchange of knowledge among top academics to share areas of concern. Because the theme of this conference is very much related to what this world needs, which is sustainability. And here in education industry, we're talking about education sector, we're talking about education for sustainable development. So it means that our curriculum in the future, the contents of our academic programs will have to incorporate some important components of sustainable development, especially when it comes to environmental sustainability, economic sustainability, and also social justice, social sustainability. So these are the future contents of academic programs for global universities. And another important aspect of this theme for today's conference is the AI, the digital technologies, because we cannot ignore the potential, the importance of digital technologies, in particular artificial intelligence and big data, because industries nowadays, we cannot escape from we cannot ignore the potential. But then again, of course, there are a lot of challenges, especially when it comes to the privacy concern, when it comes to security data, when it comes to ethics and so on. So I believe the papers that will be presented in today's conference will look into this and see how we can develop the best framework, the framework that will incorporate, of course, the human side and also the technical side. That will be the best model, of course, of working in this current situation when we talk about the sustainability, the SDG goal, the sustainability development. All right, so I believe all the participants, the delegates, will have a very fruitful, will have a memorable and also rewarding experience. And I hope that this platform will create a lot of future collaborations in the future. And we hope that your contribution and also your deliberation will pave the way for innovative solutions and sustainable progress in years to come. Once again, I would like to extend my gratitude to the committee members who've been working days and night to make sure that this event is a success. All those committees here in front and also at the back. And again, once again, thank you very much for your effort, for your dedication, and also for your commitment to make sure that this conference is a success. So thank you very much. Wabillahi taufiq wal hidayah. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Thank you.
Thank you, Yang Berusaha Prof. Firdaus, for the wonderful remarks. Ladies and gentlemen, and now I am deeply humbled and honored to invite Yang Berbahagia Dato' Haji Abdul Wahab bin Aziz, Pro-Chancellor of University Technology Mara, to deliver the speech and also to officiate today's event. Please welcome.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi ta'ala wabarakatuh, and good morning. Yang Berusaha Profesor Dr. Firdaus Abdullah, Dean Faculty of Business and Management, UITM, also from Sarawak. I'm very proud of you. Mr. Nel Harris, Senior Vice President, Managing Director, Higher Education, Canada, Asia and Australia, McGraw Hill. Yang Berusaha Associate Professor Dr. Amirul Afif Muhammad, Deputy Dean Research and Innovation. Yang Berusaha Dr. Sharif Harun, Chairman of Abric 2024, Abric Co-organizers Abric sponsors and industry partners, Abric participants, ladies and gentlemen. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi taala wabarakatuh. Salam sejahtera dan selamat pagi. Salam Malaysia Madani. Good morning everyone. Alhamdulillah, praise Allah Subhanahu wa taala for his endless blessings which enable us to gather on this momentous morning. It is a privilege and pleasure to extend a warm welcome to everyone at the inaugural of the Advances in Business Research International Conference, Abric 2024, hosted by the Faculty of Business and Management, University Technology, Malang. This academic gathering marks the 6th series of a remarkable endeavor dedicated to advancing the frontiers of knowledge in business research with the theme Harmony in Progress, Navigating Digital Horizon, Sustainable Transformation, and Business Education. It is an honor to be in the presence of respected scholars, professional members of academic and industry, practitioners and individuals passionate about research, education, and development. Ladies and gentlemen, we live in an era of rapid change where digital technologies are reshaping every aspect of our life, from how we communicate and work to how we learn and innovate. Simultaneously, there is an urgency to transform our societies and economies sustainably, ensuring that progress today does not compromise the need of the future generation. In this dynamic landscape, business education plays a vital role equipping future leaders with the skills, knowledge, and ethical grounding necessary to navigate these complexities. This premise holds particular importance in the Malaysian context. Our country is undergoing significant changes driven by globalization and the rise of digital technology. The digital revolution offers unprecedented possibilities, from artificial intelligence and blockchain to big data and Internet of Things. These technologies are tools in the catalyst for profound transformation. As educators and leaders, we must welcome this innovation and integrate them into our curricula and research to prepare students for the digital economy. Nevertheless, it is equally essential to remind ourselves to consider the impact of these transformative changes on everyone, such as the importance of using technology wisely and ensuring equal opportunities for everyone to succeed. Indeed, navigating digital horizon is challenging. Issues of digital equity, data privacy, and cybersecurity demand our attention. Therefore, we must foster cultural continuous learning and adaptability where technology proficiency is paired with critical thinking and ethical consideration. Ladies and gentlemen, we gather here from various corners of the world, united by our shared vision and commitment to excellence, making a significant milestone in our collective journey toward innovation, collaboration, and progress. With international participants from 9 countries, I'm sure that Abric 2024 will bring unique perspective and a well of expertise, enriching our discussion and broadening our understanding of our challenges and opportunities. This participation highlight the global significance of our mission and the importance of cross-border collaboration in advancing our fields. Indeed, hosting conferences like Abric regularly, where we bring together experts and stakeholders from diverse backgrounds, is necessary to promote continuous learning and innovation and to ensure fresh perspectives and new solutions of our nation's evolving challenges. Ladies and gentlemen, let us seize this opportunity to learn from one another, to inspire and be inspired, and to pave the way for sustainability. On that note, allow me to congratulate all the outstanding individuals who have worked tirelessly and ensure the success of this event. Well done to UiTM and the organizing committee of Abric 2024 for putting together this important meeting of mine today. I wish all of you the best in your deliberation. May you have an enjoyable and reward experience. Before closing my speech, I wish to deliver a bit of pantun in bahasa Malaysia with a bit motivation for in English. Pisang emas bawa beraya, masak sebiji di atas peti. Hutang emas boleh dibayar, jasa UiTM dibawa mati. The English translation is a bit not to the point, but I just want to go to the objective. Banana transport by sea. Right one is escape for free. Therefore, go paid daily. UiTM did visible in history. Without further ado, with Bismillahirrahmanirrahim, I declare the six advances in business research international conference open. Thank you. Wabillahi taufiq wal hidayah. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi taala wabarakatuh. Terima kasih.
Thank you so much, Yang Berbahagia Datuk, for the beautiful speech, and please kindly remain on stage, Datuk, for our next agenda.
Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, now I would like to invite on stage Yang Berusaha Professor Dr. Firdaus Abdullah, Dean Faculty of Business and Management, together with Yang Berusaha Associate Professor Dr. Amirul Afif Muhammad, Deputy Dean Research and Innovation, to accompany our Pro-Chancellor for the gimmick and montage. Ladies and gentlemen, as we embark on this special occasion, we have prepared a symbolic count up to mark the 6th Abric conference of our event. Each number in this count up represents the journey we've taken, the achievement we have made, and the exciting future that lies ahead. So, with the countdown of 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, please kindly touch the red button. So, ladies and gentlemen, that is the gimmick and montage for Abric 2024. Ladies and gentlemen, once again, that's the gaming and montage for Abric 2024. Thank you very much to all our guests of honor, and you may return to your seat. And to Yang Berbahagia Dato and Prof. Dean, please kindly remain on the floor for our next session. Ladies and gentlemen, esteemed guests and honored participants, we will now proceed to our virtual MOU document exchange ceremony. So let us watch the recording of the exchange ceremony between UiTM and Universitas Paramadina. Ladies and gentlemen, that marks the MOU exchange between UiTM and Universitas Paramadina. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, we have arrived at the peak of the event to begin the exchange document ceremony between UiTM and our strategic partners. Let us welcome Mr. Neil Harris, Senior Vice President, Managing Director, Higher Education, Canada, Asia and Australia, McGraw-Hill. Please welcome Mr. Ryan Kang, Director, Malaysia and Australia, Unbound, Sdn Bhd. Please welcome Yang Berusaha Technologies, Nur Razali bin Osman, Senior Manager, Digital Entrepreneurship, Malaysia Digital Economic Corporation, MDEC, Sdn Bhd. And please welcome Yang Berusaha Encik Azizan Johari, Chief Executive Officer, RSE Hikmat and Technology, Sdn Bhd. All right, with that, let's prepare the document and get ready for exchange MOU ceremony between UiTM and all the industry partners. With everyone ready, ladies and gentlemen, let us witness the MOU document exchange between UiTM with the McGraw-Hill, Unbound Sdn Bhd, Malaysia Digital Economic Corporation Sdn Bhd MDEC, and RSE Hikmat and Technology Sdn Bhd. Get ready the document first, then we take a photo. All right? Okay, ready everyone. Smile to the camera. Okay, ready? 3, 2, 1. Smile. One more. 3, 2, 1. Congratulations to you, ITM, on achieving another significant milestone with the signing of MOUs and MOAs with the esteemed industry partners. And we are confident that this partnership will pave the way for the future success. Thank you to all our guests, and you may return to your seat. And to Yang Berbahagia Dato' and Prof, please kindly remain on the floor for the token of appreciation. Right, ladies and gentlemen, now let us witness Yang Berbahagia Dato' Haji Abdul Wahab bin Aziz, Pro-Chancellor of University Technology Mara, to present a token of appreciation to our keynote speaker, MOU, MOA partners, and as a gold sponsor for Abric 2024, Mr. Neil Hari, Senior Vice President, Managing Director, Higher Education Canada, Asia and Australia, McGraw-Hill. Thank you very much. Next, I would like to invite our co-organizer for Abric 2024 from University Malaya. Next, I would like to invite our co-organizer for Abric 2024, Associate Professor Dr. Srijit Balasubramanian, Middlesex University, Dubai. Thank you very much. Please welcome Yang Berhusser, Associate Professor Dr. Ahmad Rafiki, Dean Fakultas Ekonomi and Business, Universitas Medan Area. Thank you very much. Next, I would like to invite our sponsors to receive a memento of appreciation. Pearson as a silver sponsor. Next, I would like to invite Dr. Laziana Ahmad from Malaysian Palm Oil Board. Please welcome Mr. Ryan Kang, Director Malaysia and Australia, Unbound Malaysia, as a silver sponsor and our MOU MOA partners. Thank you very much. Next, I would like to invite our industry partners, Yang Berusaha Technologies Narazali, Ben Osman, Senior Manager Digital Entrepreneurship, Malaysia Digital Economic Corporation, AMDEX, Jan Berhad. Next, I would like to invite Yang Berusaha Encik Azizan Johari, Chief Executive Officer, RSA Hikmat and Technologies, Jan Berhad. And last but not least, let us witness Yang Berusaha Professor Dr. Firdaus Abdullah to present a moment of appreciation to Yang Berbahagia Dato' Haji Abdul Wahab bin Aziz, Pro-Chancellor of University Technology Mara. Thank you, Yang Berbahagia Datuk, for gracing our event with your esteemed presence today, and you may kindly return to your seat. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let us get ready for our group photo session. Can we get ready for a group photo session? Is that?
Yes, yes.
Okay. Are ready to smile, everyone? Okay, ready? 3, 2, 1. Another one.
Somebody save your soul, 'cause you've been sinning in the city. I know.
3, 2, 1. Smile. Can we have another freestyle from the participant? Freestyle. Mini love. 3, 2, 1. Okay, all right. Thank you very much, everyone. Alhamdulillah, we have reached to the end of 6 Abric 2024. And thank you to our honorable and respected guests and to the rest of the members in this hall for attending the ceremony. With that, ladies and gentlemen, now all the respected guests and audience are welcome to the lunch hall. With that, we end the program and have a nice day. Thank you very much.